What is going on YouTube? Hitting back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, yesterday we spoke about seeing a potential reversal back up from the major falling cryptocurrencies. You could see yesterday what we pretty much aligned and drew was this ascending fractal that I believe was forming on Ethereum, and I'll show you guys that in a couple of minutes here. But we basically hit the bottom because originally we were retesting the top being extremely overbought, and we started to see a correction back down to hit bottom support on, I believe, the 4-hour charts. After rebounding off this bottom, I was anticipating and expecting to see a small recovery or the start of a swing back to the upside, as being overbought would cause us to see some healthy correction and then see the swing back to the upside here. And that's why I said don't be fooled by the drop, that correction was only temporary and should allow us to head even higher up. So with that being said, guys, we are going to be looking at these cryptocurrencies. We are actually seeing that correction back to the upside pretty quickly, as I explained in yesterday's video. You can see here on Ethereum, this is the daily actually, and then the 4-hour shows it even more in depth. If I jump over to here, you can see why we're probably going to start to see the reversal begin probably today or tomorrow, because we're seeing this uptrend being retested here and prices are starting to recover and retest bottom supports. We just a couple of days ago were extremely overbought, and here we are a couple of days later now being oversold or nearing oversold. So there's a good chance that we start the beginning of next week on Monday, tomorrow, with a potential reversal and recovery, which should lead us to the upside here. So I should be buying back into these cryptocurrencies pretty soon. And I do have some other patterns I would like to draw for you on XRP and some of these other cryptocurrencies. With that being said, guys, today's video is brought to us by Global Pet World Limited, which we will go in depth at the end of today's video. But basically, they're actually offering NFTs, which are dropping tomorrow on Valentine's Day, which I would like to go over, as well as what exactly this company does at the end of today's video. So definitely stay tuned for that, as I have linked them down in the description as well if you'd like to check them out earlier. With that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, with that being said, jumping into the technical analysis, you can see top 10 cryptocurrencies. Things are doing pretty well so far. We're at about 1.91 trillion. We saw probably like a 5 or 6% correction and maybe like a 10% correction over the past couple of days here, but we're currently consolidating and starting to swing back up, which was expected, and we'll see how tomorrow actually reacts with the S&P 500 opening up, as well as these other cryptocurrencies. You can see that the top 10 cryptocurrencies all in all are doing pretty well, and XRP is actually up 8% again, and all these other cryptocurrencies are starting to follow suit as well, which is pretty cool. But really what I want to look at is this uptrend that's forming here on most of the cryptos. I'm going to start with Ethereum, as I feel like this best develops its ascending fractal that we are talking about, and then we'll go into these other cryptocurrencies. Now guys, yesterday I didn't actually mention the Ethereum ascending fractal because I didn't notice it until after I recorded the video, but that's why I want to go over it today, and that's why I showed you guys in yesterday's thumbnail. So with the Ethereum charts right now, you can see this is clearly what was happening, but on the opposite end compared to what was originally taking place a couple of months ago. You can see pretty much the beginning of December, or the end of December here, Ethereum was in an ascending fractal. As it widened and created lower highs and lower lows, you can see it formed a stair-stepping pattern, which allowed us to continue to scale lower, consolidate, and then fall even lower. And you can see since hitting what appears to be the bottom, we're starting to see the opposite form, which is very good. Now we're creating higher lows and higher highs, which is allowing the price to actually swing higher up. And you can see it's a continued stair-stepping pattern for the most part here, where prices are allowed to basically bounce off its bottom uptrend and top resistance and kind of free float inside of that. So the small correction that we did see, which was about so far, about a 10 to 11% dip, which we expected over the past couple of days from the 10th to the 13th, 3 to 4 days, we've now seen us retest a bottom support. And this is pretty vital for the continued correction or the continued spike in the price of major cryptocurrencies for the rest of February. So if my assumption is correct, then next couple of days, or maybe by the close of this upcoming week, we should start to see prices head even higher. Now we have broken through resistances in the past, and I don't think that's going to be a problem. The problem was that we were retesting major resistances up here and becoming overbought. So the healthy pullback is necessary. But guess what? Now that we have this uptrend that we're retesting, we should be able to use not only moving averages, but this uptrend to allow ourselves to regain some stability, which we're starting to see, and start to float back up and then hit a new high say, as we start to head back higher, as the next, retest would be a little bit higher up in regards to resistance here. So I'm getting excited for that. You can even see on the daily here, we don't look too bad at all, and it even makes more sense as this is the start to a higher low, higher high formation here. And I do believe the next retest is probably going to be closer to about 3,400 for Ethereum. And this doesn't just stop with Ethereum. I just feel like this outlines it the best for these major cryptos. XRP is doing a very similar thing as it's currently battling its resistance as expected and anticipated. You can see, though, on the weekly charts here, what we're looking for is hopefully by the end of today, we close above our resistance level right here, which is extremely exciting. The past couple of days, you can see we've pretty much been battling out this uptrend here, which we've drawn a couple of months ago here, that this was in a symmetrical triangle, and the prices fell below this uptrend and moving average, which wasn't necessarily a good thing. We had one last resort, which was retesting this purple support and resistance here, basically the rock solid price floor, and if prices were to break through that, it would be very detrimental for XRP specifically, but we managed to break above this resistance again, which is exciting, and we're now trading inside the moving averages here. Notice in the past here, it took 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, a month for us to consolidate back to the upside here, which is exciting for XRP. And there's a good chance we're going to see the same exact thing happen right now as we are retesting the same freaking bottom as we did back in the past here. This caused a 139% rally to the upside here. As you can clearly see from retesting this bottom support, all the way up is about 139 if we swing it to the bottom. But you can see for the most part, or it's a little bit lower, something like that is about, 130, 139. Whatever, and you can see this caused the swing to the upside here, and this is what's starting right now, which is why we've bought in. Now, we didn't buy in long term, it's a short-term position, and we did take profits on the recent swing in this week, but there's a good chance if we can close the weekly where we currently are, that we're going to continue to swing upwards and probably break through this moving average very soon. But we did take profits on this run, and you can see there's maybe another uptrend forming here, which I wanted to show you guys in regards to when we could be buying back in. You can see that there is what I think is another uptrend forming here that's allowing prices to swing higher. We broke out of this ascending fractal to the downside, which is totally fine because we were extremely overbought when we were retesting that. And here we are coming back down to bottom support and starting to swing back up. So I do believe this is going to carry the price of XRP higher. And I do believe the next target is probably closer to 94 cents if and when we actually break through the moving average here. And I do plan on buying in very soon when we do confirm at least closing maybe above the daily charts here or the daily moving average. I plan on doing so on Bityard. Hopefully you guys are familiar with Bityard. This is the #1 cryptocurrency exchange we actually use to leverage trade crypto. And you can see Ethereum would be a prime example of when we buy in. As we start to see momentum swing us up here, there's a good chance we'll buy in, taking a smaller risk or a bigger risk actually, with anticipation of seeing another rally back up to 3,500 from 29.42, and we'll put a stop loss pretty much right where we are currently in case we do break through the uptrend here, but there's a good chance we'll see this movement happen and we'll capitalize off this run. And we do that by going over to Bityard, swinging down to the main charts here, Ethereum, and what you would do is you click futures and then you would click Ethereum or just click Bitcoin and then scroll through the charts here, and then we literally put in a market order and then leverage the amount that we have here and then click buy along, and we'd be in an uptrend, or we'd be in a position where we would make money as we swing to the upside here. And if we put in a short, we'd make money on the potential corrections. But you can even see that there is an uptrend forming here on Ethereum. It's clear as day on the daily here. Why can't I draw it? Here it is. So you can see that this is the uptrend that I do believe is going to allow us to extend higher. You can also see the top resistance here as well, which is also allowing prices to extend higher as well. So there is an ascending fractal, which is exciting. These tend to be a bearish bias and break to the downside here, which is why I think this is only a temporary swing to the upside. And then, I do believe moving forward for the year, we will be breaking lower, but there's still money to be made off a run like this. This is a big profit zone, which we can capitalize on because we're retesting the bottom. Notice every time we retest the bottom, we tend to swing up. So that's really what we're anticipating. Link in the description for Bityard. Definitely make sure to check it out. They also have a way to earn free cryptocurrency, which is really cool. Click right here, mystery box to get free crypto, daily mine, as well as they do offer a demo account, which is really cool. Definitely make sure to check that out. And then as for Bitcoin 2, we're getting very close to retesting its moving average. And I do believe this is pretty much a continued movement within most of these cryptos as they are starting to see an uptrend start to rise. And I do believe this is going to allow us to head higher up slowly but steadily. And we'll see how the S&P 500 opens. I do believe believe tomorrow we will open on a positive note, and that will allow the other cryptocurrencies to head even higher up. That's my analogy and that's my thought here, as we are also retesting some sort of bottom within the S&P. I do believe we should bounce off of this starting Monday and see us swing back to the upside here. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. I do want to talk more about Global Pets World with you guys, as well as their NFT. I want to give a huge shout out to Global Pets World for sponsoring today's episode. As with all cryptocurrency projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Global Pets World is excited to let everyone know that they will be launching their Pet Paws NFT on Valentine's Day, February 14th, starting from $99, which is tomorrow. Now, Global Pets World Holdings, a wholly owned subsidiary of Wisdom Come Group, in collaboration with Amber Group, will be launching the world's first global pets theme park, welcoming pets of all descriptions along with their owners and other pet lovers. Now, the concept is a novel yet classic theme park and membership club concept that leverages distributed ledger technology to scale customer engagement, raise funds, and operate club memberships, rewards, access control, and internal club payments. Now, to enrich the experience of pet owners and animal lovers, Global Pets World Group, along with Amber, will be launching the project on Amber's metaverse, designed as a bridge between blockchain technology and a conventional use case that will appeal to a new audience. Now, Pets World is already being built in the metaverse, and Amber's metaverse, called MetaSense, will host the project at a prime location on the virtual island of Hong Kong. Now, more than 10 locations in the real world and the virtual world of MetaSense are earmarked for further launches of Global Pets World, and patrons will be able to get Pets World Club memberships through ERC-721 non-fungible tokens, also known to you guys as NFTs, and the buyers of those membership NFTs, appropriately named Pet Paws NFT, will pay and receive the NFTs into their Pets World wallets. Now, the NFTs can be traded on a marketplace and tokenization platform, which will also host a variety of digital pets, assets including memorabilia, ebooks, videos, and music. Now, remember guys, the Pet Paws NFT will be available for sale on Global Pets World official website on the 14th and will be priced in Ethereum. Now, the company's goal is to develop a safe and comfortable environment for pets and their owners simultaneously, NFT covering across the globe, connecting and extending the network of pet lovers and pets. And all in all, Global Pets World offers a reliable and trustworthy ecosystem to make its clients enjoy life, and the company will focus on development and functioning of the theme park. Now, the partnership of Amber Group, a top decentralized infrastructure technology firm, will forever change how physical and digital asset owners consider possession, trading, and communication. So guys, for more information about Global Pets World, make sure to check out the links in the description of today's video. Otherwise, huge shout out to Global Pets World for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.